David
Mazouz
is the boy who will become Batman. We're seeing the early startings of it in Gotham. It's coming back for its second season next month. We have a sneak peek at the season premiere where Bruce Wayne is asking Detective Jim Gordon why he won't do a bad thing for the greater good.
You were going to find my parents' killers. You were going to fight for justice. You were going to clean up the GCPD. Change Gotham.
I had hoped to do that.
If you remain at the GCPD, you might still be able to do all those good things. But first, you must do something ugly. And your personal honor forbids that.
Yes.
Are you not sacrificing the greater good for the sake of your dignity and self-esteem? For vanity?
Steady on now, Master Bruce. Manners.
You walked all the way here to discuss the issue, Alfred. I'm simply asking a question. Surely sometimes the right way is also the ugly way.
Sometimes
You know, for a primetime television show, it's pretty deep stuff.
Yeah.
Are you willing? You're not willing to sacrifice it, not for his morality, but for his vanity,
For
right?
his vanity, for his dignity.
Yeah, interesting. And you sound like you're 50 years old there. What was that?
The brilliant writing of Bruno Heller.
Yeah.
So for you, I mean, we ended the season with you finding out about the thing that we all dreamt about growing up as kids, the Batcave, right? How does that change everything for you in this season?
Everything. It changes everything. Every part of his life. It changes his relationship with people around him, with Alfred. It changes the way he looks at his parents, changes the way he looks at Gotham, the criminals, Wayne Enterprises, changes the way he looks at himself.
What does he understand about the Batcave?
Well, it's not the Batcave that you know from the comic books. It's definitely not. It's more of Thomas Wayne's, Bruce's father's office. It was his secret hideout, and a lot of season 2 is going to be finding out what he was doing down there, why he had a secret cave under the manor, and what his involvement with Wayne Enterprises was, and the corruption of Wayne Enterprises, and also try to put a stop to that.
And for you, the whole thing, will we see you become Batman? Will you develop more of the skills of Batman that we know of? Is that what we're seeing this season?
Definitely. There's going to be a lot of training. There's Lucius Fox is going to be involved. Bruce is really going to start to, Sean Pertwee, who plays Alfred, he likes to call it Operation Good Guys. And there's this whole new thing developing with Bruce, Alfred, and Lucius Fox. With them, they're going to try to take down the corruption of Wayne Enterprises. And so that involves training mentally and physically. And you're really going to start to see aspects of Batman.
And will we see you become the playboy that we know Bruce Wayne to have been?
Of course you will. Yeah, Bruce Wayne, when he's Batman, he has his Batman, detective persona, and then he has his public persona, which is, playboy, party boy, to make people think.
Well, how are you? I don't want to jump ahead here, but you and Selena, cat girl, cat whatever. Yeah. What's happening with that relationship?
She kind of went off the deep end at the end of last year, but Bruce doesn't necessarily know about it. And so they're kind of where they always were when they meet early on in the season. So they're where they always are.
How much fun are you having?
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. We first met you remember.
Yeah, for the Keith First Sutherland Touch, right?
A very well-reviewed series that did not last. Now, you were just how old were you, 8?
I was 10.
10. So now you learned about television and the business.
Yeah, a little bit.
It was a good series. People liked it, and it went away. Did that hurt you personally?
Well, it definitely affected me. I mean, it took up, when I was on the show, it took up a lot of my time. I miss it. It was a lot of fun. But, I just kind of started doing other things. And my first audition for Gotham wasn't even a year after I finished Touch. It was almost immediate.
You go to school?
I do.
Regular school?
Yes.
So you go to a classroom or you're on set? Like, how do you how are you a normal teenager?
It's hard. I go to school here in LA. That's where I live. I'm enrolled here, and then the show shoots in New York, and so I go back and forth a lot. And I have a studio teacher in New York, and my teachers in my school send over work via email usually. Sometimes I'll FaceTime with my class.
Excuse me. How is it in regular school? I mean, how do kids react to what you're doing and who you are?
Well, a lot of my friends I've known since I was 18 months old, and so they know me for who I am. The way before I started doing this, I'm actually going to high school. I start on Wednesday.
Wow.
The day after tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Okay.
so that's I've been at the same school my whole life, and so I'm going to a new school now. So, now I'll be with new kids.
So this is the kickoff of season 2 of Gotham and season 1 of high school
Yes.
for you. And you have a movie too, right?
I do. I have a movie coming out in January called Incarnate, and another movie I'm doing right now releases today in Dubai, in United Arab Emirates. It's called The Games Maker.
Oh, that's with Joseph Fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What-
Boy, you are busy.
Busy.
A little bit.
What gives you more nerves or more butterflies, or maybe you don't get them? Like trying to audition for something, or first day of high school?
First day of high school. Definitely. Definitely.
Thank you. David, thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much. It's great talking to you guys.
Second season of Gotham premieres September 21st right here on Fox.